So it's kind of like Legos, right? You've taken some of the backbone here, this receptor binding domain, and you add a furin cleavage site, and now you have COVID-19. And it has been reverse engineered. So when Dr. Fauci said he's had an open mind when we had him in about, either theory, suddenly, where before he said it was conspiracy, I asked him, I said, well, I'm wondering if you read some of the articles I read.
New reports revealed deep divisions within the intelligence community regarding the origins of COVID-19, particularly within the Pentagon's Defense Intelligence Agency. 3 scientists from the National Center for Medical Intelligence concluded in 2021 that the virus was likely manipulated in a lab, but this information was suppressed. The House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic has published a 520-page report finding no direct evidence of genetic alteration, but stressing the lab leak theory is not a conspiracy.
You hear the so-called experts, it's not a bioweapon. Well, it could be, when you're talking about COVID-19 and where did it come from? And it's like, well, wait a minute. This is a real possibility here. This capability exists. And then you realize we're doing it with an adversary.
Representative Brad Winstrup, chairman of the subcommittee, raised questions about political and personal influences that might have shaped the COVID origins narrative. At the height of the pandemic, President Biden commissioned a report on the virus's origins. The FBI was the only agency to conclude a lab accident was likely. Information about potential manipulation of the spike protein was not only suppressed, but also not shared with the FBI. Senator Rand Paul has promised to continue the investigation into the Wuhan Institute of Virology. With the subcommittee not being renewed and Winstrup not seeking re-election, the future of this inquiry remains uncertain. Meanwhile, the next administration may move to limit U.S. funding for gain-of-function research. The Defense Intelligence Agency has not responded to requests for comment on these allegations.